The green transition refers to the social change strategy that will allow us to turn the current environmentally unsustainable global situation into a new sustainable paradigm that drives development and peace, aiming to improve the living conditions of all, as per the manifesto published by UN Habitat in its Strategic Plan 2020 to 2023. The primary objective of this plan is to promote a sustainable urban future, given that the growth of cities is an unstoppable trend and that we've reached a point where we have to turn the disadvantages into opportunities. Likewise, the green transition also involves combating climate change through specific actions, such as the imperative reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, because, according to the World Health Organization, WHO, 9 out of every 10 people in the world breathe polluted air. The foundations of what we now call green transition were laid out in the Paris Agreement. This was the first international, universal and legally binding agreement on climate change, adopted by the Paris Climate Change Conference, 21 Colombian pesos, in December 2015. Its main aim was to ensure, through a variety of means, that global temperatures never exceed more than 1.5% of pre-industrial era levels. But what measures can countries take to achieve this goal, so important to the survival of mankind? Drafting and prioritizing a climate action plan. In Spain, for example, the Ministry of Industry, Energy and Tourism became the Ministry for the Green Transition and Demographic Challenge. Promoting decarbonization and favoring green energy over fossil fuels. Committing to green transport. Increasing investment in energy efficiency. Supporting business and science innovation. Designing competitive electricity markets. Drafting action plans and national strategies for the circular economy. Increasing green public investments. Through these and many other measures, every country commits to fostering the green transition from within their own territory, to ensure that our planet attains a new, sustainable reality. In fact, Europe-wide, and following arduous negotiations in 2021, these climate objectives were renewed, being adapted to the current environmental emergency. The goal is to reduce greenhouse gases by 55% by 2030, and from 2050, to make Europe a negative emitter, with greater capacity to offset emissions than to produce them. Opting for green energy, traveling on public and sustainable transport and working on public awareness are important factors in the green transition, but the reality is this: real change can only be achieved through an inclusive and collaborative approach by all sectors of society. Both at the individual and business level, it is vitally important to support innovation projects that contribute to sustainability beyond greenwashing and, in turn, continue training and development to be able to join the change in a transformative role. A great example of the fact this is possible is the city of Lahti, chosen as European Green Capital 2021. This is a Finnish town that, thanks to cooperation between citizens, businesses and the authorities, has gone from an industrial town to being a benchmark in sustainability, the circular economy and climate neutrality.